Ladies and gentlemen, dear logistics colleagues, you're listening to the Strategic Logistics Insights podcast. I hope you enjoyed the previous chapters and found them useful. If so, let's continue navigating the world of Strategic Logistics Management book. Welcome to the new episode. So, let me give a bit of information about the fourth chapter of the book. To start with the military origins of the concept, logistics is defined as all activities related to the deployment and support of a nation's armies in wartime. However, in the modern world, the value of logistics is highly appreciated beyond its military applications. We have seen in the previous sections that the distribution and transportation activities that U.S. origin businesses started to implement in order to benefit from the new markets that emerged, especially after World War II, gave rise to modern logistics. It is obvious that in these statements there is an emphasis on the necessity of delivering production outputs to the market. However, the traditional relationship of logistics with production practices cannot adequately define logistics. Moreover, the need for logistics also applies to the service sector. Government agencies, hospitals, banks, retail stores, and schools are typical examples of service sector organizations that engage in various logistics activities or receive logistics services. It is immediately noteworthy that many of these businesses need many physical product inputs to provide their services. For example, hospitals must strive to acquire medical supplies to reduce costs. The equipment required for any medical operation must be readily available at the desired location. Express couriers must design optimal collection and delivery routes, and banks must find and maintain cash inventory for their ATMs. Additionally, due to the increasing concern about disposal, recycling and reuse of products in the modern business environment, logistics also includes activities such as disposing of packaging and old equipment after a product has been delivered. As can be seen, the logistics concept is based on viewing the flow of materials and products as a total system from the source of supply to the final point of consumption. A logistics system covers different functions of the organization and consists of a set of activities that support its activities. The fourth chapter of the book, which I am going to summarize in this episode, explains the basic functions of logistics from a system perspective. Dear logistics friends, logistics contributes to the generation of added value, that is, the value of a product when it is purchased or used in another industrial process is higher than its value when it is first produced. This added value is generated through special packaging, material and material processing, storage, stock control and transportation activities for the product in question. Logistics in business starts from sourcing raw materials and includes the management and planning of all material and goods movements until the delivery of manufactured goods to the final consumer or users. It also includes the management of all activities required to ensure that raw materials are available on the production line at the right place and time, and the relationship between these activities, in order to deliver finished products to customers in the desired shape, time, and place at the right cost. The logistics system, which consists of many end-to-end processes, consists of many interconnected fundamental functions and capability areas within a business. One of these is demand forecasting, which is the prediction of future demand in terms of business in order to achieve some basic business goals. However, demand forecasting is more than just a market forecast. It is the determination or prediction of the amount or volume of products to be produced, distributed, or sold within a certain period. In terms of logistics, it involves predicting how much of a good will be shipped from the distribution center on a monthly or weekly basis in the context of performing planning and coordination functions. Effective management of inventories is the basis of sales, purchasing, planning and cost determination for all businesses. Every business first implements an inventory control system based on its size, top management policies, production type, financial possibilities, and many other factors. An inventory control system should be able to answer the questions: how much should we have on hand? How much should we order? And when we should order. One of the main decisions that companies need to make in order to operate their distribution channels in the most effective way is in which regions they will place the network consisting of production facilities and central and distribution warehouses. In the context of logistics, network design is directly related to the location selection of logistics facilities. In network design, Logistics companies must take into account both the target markets of the companies they currently serve and their strategies regarding customer selection. Transportation required for the distribution of materials from sources to production sites and then to the market is one of the most important logistics activities. In general terms, transportation is the activity of changing the location of the product by means of transportation. Transportation management, which ensures the physical movement of products from where they are produced to where they are needed, especially provides place benefits to the product. Transportation can be carried out as a single type of transportation or by integrating more than one type. The main transportation types are road, sea, railway, air, and pipeline transportation. One of the basic functions within the scope of business logistics is the warehousing activity, which is closely related to the concept of physical distribution. Within the logistics system, the main purpose of the activities carried out in these warehouses, which are established to meet the needs of the customers at the level they desire and at the lowest total cost, is to create value for the customers with the benefit of time and space for the customers and to provide cost savings as a result of the logistics benefits they create. In order to carry out the warehousing activities effectively and efficiently, a correct operation method must first be chosen. For this purpose, activities such as receiving, picking away, physical storage, order picking, sorting and assembling, packaging, loading and unloading, shipment control, cross-docking and value-added services are carried out in warehouses. Materials stored in warehouses and moving within the logistics system pass through hands many times during the process. Logistical material handling is an activity generally concentrated in and around warehouses. Material handling, in which many different equipment is used, is an operation that is often neglected even though it requires great attention since it is a process in which the product is contacted personally. Another important activity carried out in warehouses in terms of logistics is packaging. In today's commercial life, where the product types and the number of entries and exits in the warehouses have increased greatly, the packaging process is very important for any logistics system, both to keep the products coming to the warehouses in appropriate conditions and to ensure that the products shipped to the distribution reach the customers in the desired conditions and without any damage. This is it. You've heard enough about the Chapter 4. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this journey. I am going to schedule new episodes to share more insights from my book with you. See you in the next episodes. Goodbye.